multiplication of algebra examples, simplify. So we have 3 examples. Example number 1 is taken from 2021 mathematics paper 1 internal question 1. Then example number 2 is taken from 2020 internal question 1 paper 1, that's mathematics ECZ. Question 3 is also taken from examination paper, that is 2017 internal question 1 paper 1. So we start with question 1. So this is question 1 solutions. So when it is like this, the first thing to do is to deal with the bracket. So this 2y is going to be maintained. So we are going to write 2y. After that, we are going to say negative 3 times x. So negative 3 times x, it becomes negative 3x. Then this negative times that negative, it is what? Positive. Then 3 times 4, that's 12. So again, negative times negative, positive. 3 times 4, 12. Okay. After that, now here we can see we have negative y. So we are going to just write it the way it is, negative y. Then, remember, when you have terms like this, you have to collect what we call like terms. Here we have 2y. Let us find another y. It is that side. So we are going to say 2y, then this one, this y, but it has what? Negative sign. So we say minus y. After that, these unlike terms, we take them the way they are. So minus 3x plus 12. Okay, so this is 2y minus y. This is the same as 2 minus 1. Since here there is just y, meaning it represents just a 1. So 2 minus 1 is just 1. Now instead of writing 1, we will say y. Since here the y is there 2, when we remove 1, we remain with 1. What about this? Negative 3x plus 12. Can we add or subtract? No. Why? Because they are what? Unlike terms. So we have negative 3x plus 12. This is the final answer for question 1. Okay, now we go to question 2. So question 2. So in case you didn't see nice. Okay, so we go now to question 2. So this is question 2. We are going to write the question first of all. Question 2. So we have 2a plus b minus a, open the bracket, minus 2b. Mostly when you are writing the question, you have to compare or to check that it is exactly the same. You don't have to change anything. Okay, it is exactly the same. Then we can start solving. Now, when it is like this again, the most important thing is to work out the word, the brackets. So this 2a will be maintained. Now, here there is an invisible one. Okay, it's the same as there is 1. Now, since here this is positive, meaning there is positive 1. If it was negative, we could have said negative 1. So here there is an invisible 1. So we're going to say that positive 1 times b, we are going to have positive b. This positive times a negative, we get a what? A negative. Then this 1 times a, we get a minus 2b. So minus 2b. This minus 2b, it just comes down there. Okay. So again we say 1 times b, that's b. Positive times negative, that's negative. 1 times a, that's a. This one repeats the way it is. Then the next thing now is to collect the like terms. We can see here there is a, and there is what? A. So we correct including the coefficient or the number in front of the variable. So that's 2a. The next thing is this a, but this a, it has a what in front? A negative. So minus a. The next thing we can see there, we have positive b, so positive b. Then this is b, in front there is negative 2, so minus 2b. Okay. Now this is 2a minus a. This one is the same as, if you observe, the same as what we had here, 2y minus y. Now the only difference is the variables. So we just say here there are 2, we remove, there are 2 a's, we remove 1 a, we remain with a. Or we say 2 minus 1, we ignore this a and a, because this a, it represents 1, there is 1 in front, it's like there is 1 a, so 2 minus 1 is 1. Now instead of saying 1, since they are all variables, we just present it with a. Okay. Now we go to the next. This is b minus 2b. Is the same as 1 minus 2. So remember, when we are subtracting a smaller number from the bigger number, we get the sign for the what? Bigger number. So as I said, 2 minus 1 is 1. What is the sign for the bigger number? Negative. So this is negative 1. Now instead of saying negative 1, we use the variable which is there, which is b. So minus b. So in that case, we have minus b. Okay. Can we subtract these? No. They are what? Unlike terms. So that's the answer for question 2. Okay. So this question 2 came from 2021 in 10 question 1. So we solve now question 3. So the last part is to solve question 3. So question 3, we are going to write the question 3x minus, open the bracket, y minus 2x minus 3y. So remember, we always follow what we call the BODMAS. So this BODMAS state that bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So if you can notice, what comes first is the bracket. So remember, if here there is no any number, you treat it as if there is what? 1, because 1 will not change anything. That's why we put 1 there. So 3x will be maintained. Then we say negative 1 times y. We get negative y. This negative times that negative, so we get positive. So negative by negative is positive. Then this one times 2x, we get 2x. What do we have there? Minus 3. So this one, we just take it direct the way it is without changing anything. The next thing is to collect the like terms. So we have 3x there. 3x, we find something again which has letter x. So this is 2x. We get the sign which is there. This is 2x, of course, but the sign is positive. So positive 2x. Then we have y. This y in front, it has what? A negative. So minus y, then minus 3y. This. Okay. After that, this is 3x plus 2x. You just have to add 3 plus 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. What variable is used? X. So we maintain x. Now this is negative y minus 3y. When it is like that, always take them like numbers. So you just say negative 1 minus 3. So this y, since it doesn't have a number in front, we treat it that there is 1. That's why we have put negative 1. So this is negative 3y. We just ignore the y, we have 3. So if all these they have the signs, the negative signs, the secret is to add. We say 1 plus 3, we get 4. Then we maintain the negative sign since they are all at negative. So put minus 4. What variable is used later? You see y. So that's the final answer. Okay, so we have solved the questions from the examination papers, and more work will be given.